Okay, first we're going to start with the little wreaths that we have for the cabinet doors, and I've done one already and to try it, and I like the way it came out, so I'm just going to show you what I did with the other ones. First of all, I'm trimming a lot of this off of here. They're not what you'd call the best quality wreaths, but even good grapevine wreaths have pieces that need to be trimmed off occasionally. So, okay, so this is the wreath, and I'm going to look to see, this one is pretty round, so I'm just going to put the bow right about here, and what I'm going to use is this 1-inch yellow and 2-inch green, and they are wired. And so what I'm doing is measuring out 1 yard. Okay. And the bow is very simple. First I need to get some wire and get that ready. Okay, and the bow is very simple. What I'm doing is just putting the two pieces together, and I'm going to make a bow with both pieces at the same time. And I'm going to start with about 6 inches tail. And these are small loops. They're not to be big loops. And then I'm going to twist this and bring it up from the bottom. And what you want to make sure is that you keep the yellow one on the top. And I'll make a second loop. It's kind of a stiff ribbon, actually. It's like the satin ribbon, which is a little heavy. Okay, we'll make one more up at the top. Pinching it together. Let me just get those two together a little better. Okay. Twist it. And make one more at the bottom. And I have two tails hanging down. Okay, now I'm just going to take my wire and go around under my thumb into the back. Probably try to get the middle of the wire so you have some to work with. And I'm just going to pull it real tight. All those little pieces, and I'm going to twist the bow. And this is what you end up with, this little mess. So what you're going to do now is just bring your bows forward a little bit. Okay? And then we're going to separate them. So I have the green and the yellow, the green and the yellow, and a green and a yellow, and a green and a yellow. And we'll just kind of bring everything forward. Okay, now we'll take the little wreath, and I'm going to place it about right here on the top. And again, I'm just wrapping it around because it's not going to take wear and tear just hanging on the cabinet door. So after we've got it on there, we just fluff it up a little more. And we'll make some pretty ends on the tails. I'm going to dovetail. And there you go. It's just a cute, whoops, there we go, cute little bow. And I'm going to take one of these little yellow flowers. And let me just kind of measure it first. This is actually 2 stems because this was one that only had a couple of little pieces on it. And there you go. Let me see if I can put you up just a little bit so we can see that better. Oops, here we are. See? So this is the way it will hang. Okay, so let's try one more. Oh, and I might as well show you what I'm going to do to hang it. This is some very transparent ribbon that I have actually in my card stash, but it makes a good hanger. I measure out 1 yard. And I will go up here and around. See if I can see it at the top. I'm just making a little like square knot. Not a bow. And that's how it will hang. And I will show you them all on the door when we're finished. Okay, I'm going to get another one and we'll do it again. Okay, get all of this mess off of here. This is a really messy one. But they won't take, a lot of moving around once they're hanging, so I don't think we should get too much more of this hanging pieces. I'm not sure what that is. Here we go. That seems to be a little piece of hair of some sort. Okay, there we go. Clean. You just get this branches out of the way. Okay, we'll take the green and the yellow a yard of the yellow. And I should get a yard of the green. These were 3-yard rolls. I got this ribbon at Joann's. It was on sale, but the problem with the ribbon at Joann's is it just doesn't have a lot of it on a roll. So even though it's on sale, it takes more than one roll to do your work. I moved the camera out just a little bit so you could maybe get a better view. Okay, I'm going to make my first loop. Oh, before I go any further, I'd better cut my wire. It's hard to see on here. Okay, I got my first loop. I'm going to twist it, and I'm bringing it up from the back, making a second loop, and twist it, and down, twist it, and one more. Take my wire, wrap it around, grab the bow, and twist. Bring them all to the front if you can. And then you can start separating. They don't really look like a lot when you're holding them in your hand, but when you get them on the little wreath, they're just fine. So let's get this one on. I'm going to wrap it around and twist. And I'm not trying to make the tails the same length. And we'll take a little of the yellow flowers. I have my glue gun on if I need to glue these, but so far I've been able to just put them in there quite tight. And if you missed my previous video, these little wreaths came from the Dollar Tree. So you can make a cute little wreath. All right, I'm going to go off camera and do the last one because you don't need to watch me do it for another time. And then we'll get a picture of it when they're up on the cabinets. Right back. Okay, there you go. There's two here. Two here. Whoop, a little fast. Whoop, the one on the right, I've got to move it around. Let's see if I can do it from the ground. Okay, let me see. Bob had to get up and hang them for me because I don't like getting up on the ladder. And there we go. Cute little Dollar Tree. And it goes nicely with the three-tiered tray. By the way, the parrot now has his little hook on him. So he's hooked to the side. And there you go. Simple. I don't like anything that's just too over the top. And I think this fits the bill. Okay, so I'm going to close this one out. But I'll be back before long and be doing my lantern for the middle of the table. So I will get back with you probably no later than tomorrow. I might get it up this afternoon, but it will be tomorrow at the latest. And we'll do the lantern for the middle of the table. In the meantime, thanks so much for stopping by. Give us a thumbs up, and I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.